Now, President Putin of Russia has called for an end to hostilities in Nagorno-Karabakh region. He said the fighting between Azerbaijan and Armenia was a tragedy, while Iran has warned that it could escalate into a wider regional war. The current fighting is the worst seen since a war between the Azeris and the Armenians back in the 1990s. Under international law, the territory of Nagorno-Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan, but it is populated and governed by ethnic Armenians. Our international correspondent Ola Girin reports now from the city of Tartar in Azerbaijan.
Azeri forces continuing their advance in footage released by the authorities here. They only show the victories, not the losses, and they don't allow independent access to the front line. But we were allowed to enter the ghost town of Tartar, which borders Nagorno-Karabakh. It's normally home to 100,000 people. Most have been driven out by Armenian shelling. But not Osman, who we found picking up shrapnel. The Armenians caused a lot of destruction, he told us, but it doesn't matter as long as they are driven out. Some here in Tartar are sheltering underground. He doesn't respond. Ibenis tells me her grandson Faris is used to it, and she's not going anywhere.
We've been waiting for this for 28 years. That's why we don't want to take one step away. We're very excited about what's happening. My son and daughter are fighting on the front line.
Well, we've just been hearing more incoming fire. We heard what sounded like a jet a few minutes ago, and there were some explosions in the last half an hour or so. Now, people here tell us this is the way it's been for the last few days. It's become the normal routine to have indiscriminate shelling, and they say that 9 civilians have been killed in this area. No cradle for Faraz, just a lullaby. But scenes like this are being repeated on the other side of the front line, as ethnic Armenians are shelled by Azerbaijan. In the Azeri capital, Baku, they come to honour soldiers who fell in combat, stretching back to the Soviet era. There's a lot of nationalism on display here, and a lot of gratitude for strong backing from Turkey. We've come to visit the martyrs, says 20-year-old Gulnar, and to celebrate some of our victories. We believe there are a lot more to come. While they look to Turkey, Armenia is looking to Russia. So far, it's largely staying out of the picture. For people here, the conflict over Nagorno-Karabakh was never frozen. And now the old hatreds are threatening to inflame the region. Orla Girin, BBC News, Baku.